Hello and welcome back everyone. It is your girl Cassandra Olivia and welcome back to my channel. Today is a long overdue nail video. I have not done nails in so long, so I'm so happy to get back into it. So right here I have my red Iguana hand that I purchased. I will link that down below. And they do have some replacement tips that you can order online that come with the hand, and they're already pre-measured. I believe their sizes like 3, 5, and 4. Don't quote me though, I'll put it in the description, but it's just their basic hand kit and it's already pre-sized. So what I'm doing right now, I've already measured the nail tips that I've got from Red Iguana. Again, there are only 3 sizes that they have, so I popped those into the correct fingers. And now I'm just going in on those same Red Iguana tips, which are those off-white color tips, and I'm just filing them down. That way, the tips that I'm gonna add on top are gonna adhere to the nail, but this way they can slide right in, and this will make it easier for my application. I am by no means a nail tech. I am a licensed cosmetologist. I did nails briefly in cosmetology school for about, I think, 300 hours years ago, and then I did work in a nail salon briefly after hair school, but that was in like 2011, 2012. And I only did it for like 2 months and then I never went back because I was like, nah. So I'm just now getting back into the swing of things, and I decided since I purchased all this nail equipment during COVID, I want to just get back into doing nails because it's a nice little thing I like to just have on the side just in case. And I am a full cosmetologist. Like I love anything to do with cosmetology, hair, nails, makeup, skincare, waxing, all of that. So definitely more content coming soon. So again, oh, I didn't even mention, oh my goodness, it's been a whole minute. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button. I should have said that first, but I'm pretty sure y'all already came through with the subscribe and the likes and the comments. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into this video. So I'm popping in the last nail tip. The nail tips that I have behind me are off of Amazon from Royal Salon I saw, and I'm gonna link these down below. I purchased these like a year ago, never used them, so my first time opening them. And all I'm doing is going in with the same exact size nail tip that I used from the Red Iguana nails. So it made it pretty easy to map these out because again, I said they're like 3, 4, and 5. So all I did was go to the 3, 4, and 5 size tips and match these to the nail tip. And I am going to be adhering these on with Macart nail glue, and you guys will see that in just a second. So just enjoy this video, watch me work. I am going to speed through this a lot just because this process took me about 1 hour and 20 minutes, and I didn't want this to be a super long video. So I am going to speed through the paint, the polishing, and the filing because that took me the longest because I'm going to be honest, my acrylic application is not the best, but I know how to like stack and add it on, but I'm pretty good at filing. So even if the application is horrible, I can just file the nails down decent enough to where I feel like I can get a nice shape. So I'm going to put the nail tips on and I'll be back in just a second. And again, I will link everything that I use down below. I do have a couple coupon codes before I forget to mention. Macart, I'll drop their link that they gave me specifically last year. It still works and you can use my code to get 10% off. It's Olivia. And then I also have a code for my nail drill that I'm going to be using, but I'll add that closer towards the end. But again, all of the discount codes will be dropped in the description, and I will try to drop as many links as I can also for everything that I use. So now that the nail tips are on, I'm just going in with my nail file that I also got off of Amazon. This is a 100/180 nail file, so I'm just using that. I'm not even sure what side is what, to be honest. I was just flipping it back and forth. I did have a little sticky spot from some gel that got on my file, but I'm going to continue to use this and just work around it. A couple of things that I didn't mention earlier, I do have a towel on the side. It is a bleach-proof, color-proof towel. This is actually one of my salon towels. And then I have just, you know, my regular paper towel on top, just so that way I can dab the acrylic. If I forget to mention anything, feel free to just comment down below. I will try to answer as many messages/comments as possible. And I'm honestly curious to know how many of my subscribers, followers, people that watch this video. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. That's my daughter's Zoom schedule. But I want to know how many of my subscribers are nail techs or in the cosmetology field. If you're a nail tech, drop a heart emoji down below. or a flower emoji. I'm curious to know how many of you guys are out there. And please feel free to drop tips. Again, I'm like new and getting back into this, so I'm not really that skilled, but I do what I can do, okay? So I'm gonna file these nails. I am removing them just because it was a little bit hard to keep them on the nail. So I'm just gonna, file them and put them back. But again, I'll be back as soon as I'm done this section.
That's what's up, boy.
So now that I filed that enough to my liking, I'm just gonna go show you guys the shape that I have. When I file, I like to put the nails facing upwards and downwards so that way I can get a client view. And also I can see how to look in like pictures and videos, but I try to flip it upside down so that way I can see the angle that the client sees to make sure that it will be as straight as possible. So now I'm going in with my Valentino monomer, my Valentino pink acrylic that I purchased last year. I don't remember the number, but I will drop that down below. It's literally the same hot pink that I used in the other videos. I only have a couple different acrylics. I'm not that savvy, or I don't have an extensive collection at all. So I'm just gonna make this work. And because I purchased this last year, I don't know if you guys have used this before, but this consistency for this exact color was like sand. I don't know how to describe it. It was like wet sand. It was not like normal acrylic when it gets wet. It was very like sand textured. So I was struggling a little bit with the consistency with trying to get the bead wet enough, not too wet. It was like crumbling a little bit. I don't know. It was being kind of funky, but I didn't have an issue with the clear acrylic, just this pink one. But I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this to 3 of the nails, and then that one nail I am gonna do with some clear acrylic and add some flowers, just because I've had them for a while and I wanna play around with, trying to start designing nails.
That's what's up, boy. 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 Gas vessel 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 boy.
I think for me, this is my favorite part of doing nails, is just either designing them or trying to attempt to design them, and also just like the finished result. My least favorite part of doing nails is filing, because it just takes me forever because my application isn't that great. So I'm hoping with practice over time, I will get better, and that's just my hope. So initially I put on like a thin layer of clear acrylic here. I did use that same exact monomer that has like a pink tint because I knew this was gonna be like a pink theme nail. So I wasn't too concerned about the clear turning just a slight tinge of pink, because I felt like it was gonna work in my favor. But definitely make sure you use a different brush if you're gonna dip into different color acrylic powders, okay? So here I'm adding the flowers. Again, I put a thin layer of clear acrylic. I tried to stick the flowers to the acrylic and then encapsulate it with more clear. Now that I'm looking at other videos on YouTube, I realized I could have probably just stuck them with either like some gel polish or some nail glue or water. I mean, there's different ways. I'm gonna definitely try this again and try a different technique just to see what works, because your girl was struggling trying to get these dang flowers to stick on the nail. But that was completely my fault, because again, I'm just playing around and learning as I go. So I'm gonna finish doing this in the acrylic, and then I'll come back when I start to file.
Gas vessel boy. Gas vessel boy. Gas vessel boy. Gas, what smoke, 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 boy.
Okay, so now I'm filing, and what I did was just went in with my Melody Susie nail drill. They did send this to me complimentary to do a review months ago, and this is my second or third time using this. I also have a McCart nail drill that I really love, but this one was the closest one. I already had it plugged in, so I'm just going ahead and using this. I have no idea what drill bit I'm using. It's round. Help me out in the comments if y'all know what this is. I have no clue the name of the bits, and I don't have the packaging anymore, but it's like this round, smooth looking drill bit that I have. And I'm just going in, smoothing around the cuticle, smoothing the entire nail because I did apply my acrylic kind of thick. So that way when I go into file with my hand file, it's not going to be super hard. So I'm just getting the bulk of the acrylic off here, smoothing everything out as best as I can with my nail drill. And then I am going to go in with my nail file and just file the hell out these nails with my nail file. I'm going to file the tops, the sides, making sure everything's nice and smooth. I did not buff the nails. I completely forgot, but they were smooth enough for me. So just enjoy while I file these nails down, and then once I'm done, I am going to rinse these off with some water, wipe them off, and then we will be close to the finish line. So I hope you guys are enjoying this nail content, and please let me know down below if you would like to see more nail content.
Guess what's up, boy? 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 Guess
Okay, so I'm back. So the filing is finally complete. It's good enough to my liking. I've checked it from front to back. Now the hand is rinsed off with some water and soap just to get off any of the dust. And I am going to dry this with a paper towel really quickly. And then I'm going to go in with my Nail Addict LA. Shout out to you guys. They've literally sent me like 30 something nail polishes and I've only had a chance to use about maybe 20 of them. But I do appreciate Nail Addict so much. I will see if I have a discount code for them. I believe I do. I gotta search, but I will link it down in the description box below. So I'm just gonna go in with the no wipe top coat that they sent me. I was gonna do the flower nail matte, but once I saw how shiny the other nails looked, I opted to do all of them with the no wipe top coat in my UV light. Right here, you see me just adding on some vintage rings that I got off of Amazon, specifically for these mannequin hands that I had purchased. So that way, when I finish the nails, it can kind of like sort of look real, I guess, but I'm into like bougie nails. So this is ideally how I would have my hands and do my nails if I went somewhere. So I wanted to kind of create that type of aesthetic with my practice hand. You know, you can still be a bad bitch even if you just a hand, you feel me? So now I'm going in, I'm just gonna apply my top coat nice and evenly, and I'm taking my time because again, I'm not the best when it comes to polishing and these nails are a little bit longer than I'm used to. So I'm just gonna take my time, and then when I'm done, I am gonna cure these under the UV light that I also got off of Amazon for about 90 seconds. Once that's done, I will show you guys the end result. And then I'll also show you how easy it is to remove these nails. I might actually come on and do a second video just playing around doing nail designs or painting over with polish. I'm not quite sure yet. But either way, I have the option to remove the nails or to continue working on these nails. So that's the reason why I did the prep that I did in the beginning. So I'm getting ready to get off of here. My dad has an award ceremony today. He's a school teacher and we're trying to figure out if he won Teacher of the Year for his district. So I'm really excited about that. Shout out to you, Dad. My dad is a doctor, super smart, super educated, Black excellence. And I just really look up to him. So that was completely off topic, but I'm getting ready to head out to get myself ready for today and for today's events. I'm so thankful for you guys, and I'm so thankful for you guys for watching my content. I really appreciate the people that watch pretty much anything I post, like hair, nails, makeup. Even if you guys don't do nails or hair, just the fact that you guys are comfortable enough to sit and just rock out with me for a few minutes and just to give me some time out of your day really does mean the most to me. So if you can, please make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Drop some suggestions, some comments, what you guys want to see next as far as nail content goes. I will try my best, and I will see you guys later on. Everybody have a wonderful and productive day. Bye.
Guess what's up, boy?
Okay, so I definitely said bye, but this end result to me was the best nail set I've done, and I've only done about maybe 5 nail sets, so I was really super proud of myself. So let me know what you guys think of this little set that I threw together real quick. Your honest opinions and some critique, and I will really see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Guess what's up, boy?